Carbohydrates include simple sugars called monosaccharides, as well as large polymers called polysaccharides. Glucose is a hexose, a sugar composed of 6 carbon atoms, usually found in ring form. A starch macromolecule is a polysaccharide composed of thousands of glucose units. Glucose molecules can be added to starch by a condensation reaction. In condensation reactions, 2 molecules covalently bond to each other and release a water molecule. Here, the bond forms between the first carbon of one glucose and the fourth of the other, creating an alpha-1 4-glycosidic linkage. Branching of new chains can also occur between carbons 1 and 6. Different types of starches are in fact distinguished by the amount of branching. Amylose or plant starch is not highly branched. Glycogen, by comparison, is highly branched. This polysaccharide is stored in animal livers and muscles. Polysaccharides are forms of stored energy that can be easily hydrolyzed to yield glucose. Glucose can then be further broken down to release energy that's used in cellular activity. A triglyceride, also called a triacylglycerol, is composed of 3 fatty acid molecules and 1 glycerol molecule. The fatty acids attach to the glycerol molecule by a covalent ester bond. The long hydrocarbon chain of each fatty acid makes the triglyceride molecule nonpolar and hydrophobic. Palmitic acid is a fatty acid with 16 carbon atoms. It's called a saturated fatty acid because all the carbon atoms in the chain are single bonded to each other and are fully saturated with hydrogen atoms. Fatty acids, such as palmitic acid, are built by adding 2 carbon atoms at a time to smaller fatty acid molecules. A cell can use palmitic acid to form other fatty acids, such as oleic acid. In this process, oleic acid is formed by adding 2 carbon atoms to palmitic acid, and then by inserting a double bond between carbons 9 and 10. Because oleic acid has 1 double bond, it's considered a monounsaturated fatty acid. Polyunsaturated fatty acids, such as linoleic acid, have 2 or more double bonds. The double bonds kink these molecules and prevent them from packing tightly together. The loose packing results in triglycerides that are liquid at room temperature. Mammals cannot make linoleic acid. It's required in the diet. A glycerol molecule makes up the backbone of a triglyceride, in which glycerol's 3-hydroxyl or OH groups form ester covalent bonds with 3 fatty acid molecules. The covalent bonds form by condensation reactions in which water is a byproduct. Triglycerides can contain a mix of saturated, monounsaturated, and polyunsaturated fatty acids. They provide a concentrated store of energy.